Today, I want to talk about a topic that might challenge the way we think about sharing our lives with others, the idea of stopping or at least reducing how much we disclose about our personal experiences. In an age where sharing has become second nature, I invite you to consider why sometimes silence can be golden. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, we often feel compelled to share everything from our daily triumphs to our struggles. But let's reflect on the power of privacy. Our lives are unique stories, and not every chapter needs to be shared. By keeping some aspects to ourselves, we create a space for mystery and intrigue. There's something captivating about not revealing everything. When we hold back certain details, we spark curiosity in others. This can lead to deeper conversations and connections that go beyond surface-level exchanges. People are often drawn to those who have an air of mystery about them. Have you ever felt drained after sharing too much? Over-disclosing can lead to emotional exhaustion. By choosing what to share, you protect your energy and preserve your inner peace. This allows you to engage with others from a place of strength and abundance. Let's focus on the quality of our interactions rather than the quantity of information we share. Deep, meaningful conversations enrich our relationships far more than mere updates on our lives. Strive for depth over breadth in your connections. When we share everything, we open ourselves up to comparisons. This can create feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. By keeping some parts of our lives private, we free ourselves from this burden and can appreciate our unique journeys without the weight of judgment. If you do choose to share, do it with intention. Ask yourself, why am I sharing this? Is it to seek validation, connection, or simply to inform? Being intentional can transform your interactions from casual to meaningful. When we protect our stories, we build resilience. Life is not just about what happens to us, but how we respond. By keeping some experiences close to our hearts, we develop the strength to navigate challenges without needing external validation. Let's shift our focus from telling to listening. Engaging in others' stories enriches our understanding and fosters deeper bonds. It's through listening that we find common ground and build authentic connections. Taking a step back from constant sharing allows for personal reflection. This space helps us understand our emotions and motivations without the noise of external opinions. Reflection is a powerful tool for growth. Finally, it's about authenticity. Share what feels true to you, but don't feel obligated to expose every detail. Authenticity shines brightest when we reveal ourselves genuinely and selectively, cultivating deeper connections. In today's world, where sharing every moment has become the norm, we often overlook a simple truth: privacy holds immense power. Think about it. Our lives are intricate tapestries woven with experiences, emotions, and insights that deserve to be cherished and protected. When we open up our hearts and minds to the world without discretion, we can sometimes dilute the very essence of who we are. Privacy offers us a sanctuary. It's a safe space where we can reflect, recharge, and grow without the pressure of external judgment. In those quiet moments, we can connect with our true selves, unfiltered and unencumbered by the expectations of others. It's in this solitude that we often find clarity, allowing our thoughts and feelings to crystallize into something meaningful. Consider the beauty of mystery. There's something captivating about not revealing every detail of our lives. When we keep certain aspects private, we spark curiosity and intrigue in others. This creates opportunities for deeper connections based on shared experiences rather than superficial exchanges. When we reserve parts of our narrative, we invite others to engage with us on a more profound level, fostering relationships that are built on substance rather than just small talk. In a culture that often equates sharing with vulnerability, we must recognize that true strength lies in knowing when to hold back. Protecting our privacy doesn't mean we are hiding, rather, it signifies that we value our experiences and our emotions enough to curate what we share. By doing so, we maintain our energy and preserve our peace. We can engage with the world from a place of abundance rather than depletion. Furthermore, let's talk about the constant comparison that arises from oversharing. When we lay our lives bare, we inadvertently invite scrutiny and judgment. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy as we measure our journeys against others. By embracing privacy, we can step away from this comparison trap. We can appreciate our unique paths and honor our individual timelines, free from the burden of outside opinions. Choosing to share intentionally is another aspect of the power of privacy. When we decide to open up, we should ask ourselves why we are doing it. Is it to connect, to seek support, or simply to express ourselves? This intentionality transforms our interactions into meaningful exchanges, allowing us to build deeper relationships grounded in authenticity. Privacy also cultivates resilience. When we shield certain experiences from the public eye, we give ourselves the space to process and grow. Life is not merely about the events that unfold, but about how we respond to them. By holding back, we empower ourselves to navigate challenges without needing validation from the outside world. Let's also remember the art of listening. In a world filled with noise, stepping back from our narratives allows us to truly hear others. Engaging with someone else's story deepens our understanding of the human experience and helps forge connections that go beyond the superficial. Finally, embracing the power of privacy encourages authenticity. It's about sharing what feels right to us without feeling the pressure to expose everything. When we choose to reveal ourselves selectively, we create a space for genuine connection, where we can be truly seen and heard. In conclusion, the power of privacy is a gift we can all embrace. It allows us to safeguard our well-being, foster meaningful connections, and celebrate our unique journeys. By choosing what to share and what to keep close to our hearts, we honor our stories and, in turn, enrich the lives of those around us. So let's cherish our privacy and recognize it as a source of strength, wisdom, and profound connection. In a world that often craves transparency, there's an undeniable beauty in embracing the art of mystery. Imagine walking through a garden where every flower is in full bloom, vibrant and visible to all. Yet nestled among those blooms are secret paths, hidden corners, and surprises that await the curious explorer. This concept mirrors our lives. While we may feel the urge to share every detail, there's immense power in holding back, allowing others to discover who we are gradually. Mystery captivates the imagination. It invites curiosity, prompting others to wonder about our experiences, thoughts, and feelings. When we leave certain aspects of our lives shrouded in intrigue, we create a magnetic pull, drawing people in rather than pushing them away with an overload of information. It's this delicate balance that can transform casual acquaintances into profound connections. Think about the allure of storytelling. The best stories often leave some questions unanswered, some plot twists unexpected. Similarly, when we keep parts of our lives private, we craft our own narratives filled with suspense and intrigue. This not only engages others, but allows them to invest in our journey, creating a sense of shared exploration. There's also a certain freedom that comes with mystery. When we don't feel the pressure to share everything, we liberate ourselves from the fear of judgment and comparison. We create a space where we can simply be without the weight of external expectations. This self-acceptance nurtures our confidence and authenticity, allowing us to present our true selves in our own time and on our own terms. The art of mystery also deepens our relationships. When we share selectively, we encourage deeper conversations. People are often more inclined to open up when they sense that there's more beneath the surface. By allowing others to wonder and inquire, we foster a dynamic of mutual exploration. This not only strengthens bonds, but creates a richer tapestry of understanding and empathy between us. Furthermore, embracing mystery can be a powerful tool for personal growth. When we keep certain experiences close to our hearts, we give ourselves the opportunity to process and reflect without the noise of outside opinions. This solitude allows us to cultivate our thoughts, understand our emotions, and emerge with greater clarity. We learn that we don't need to rush to share every insight or feeling. Some revelations are best unveiled in our own time. Let's not forget the magic of spontaneity that comes with mystery. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes the most beautiful moments are those that take us by surprise. When we embrace uncertainty and leave room for the unexpected, we allow life to unfold in ways that are often more fulfilling than any carefully crafted plan. The art of mystery encourages us to savor the journey, to be open to possibilities, and to trust in the unfolding of our own story. In conclusion, the art of mystery is a celebration of our complexity and individuality. It reminds us that not every chapter of our lives needs to be shared, and that some of our most precious experiences are the ones we hold close. By embracing this art, we create a richer, more engaging narrative that invites curiosity, deepens connections, and fosters personal growth. So let's cherish the mystery within us, allowing it to enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. In doing so, we create a world where wonder and discovery thrive, reminding us all that there's beauty in the unknown. In our busy lives, it's easy to feel like we're constantly pulled in a million different directions. We juggle responsibilities, manage relationships, and navigate the demands of our daily routines. But amidst all this, one of the most precious resources we often overlook is our energy. The truth is, protecting your energy is not just important, it's essential for living a fulfilling and vibrant life. Every interaction we have, every task we undertake, and every thought we entertain consumes energy. When we are mindful of how we use our energy, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our true selves. It starts with recognizing what drains us. Are there relationships that leave you feeling depleted? Are there commitments that no longer serve your highest good? Acknowledging these energy drains is the first step toward reclaiming your power. Creating boundaries is a vital part of this process. Boundaries are not walls, they are protective measures that define what we will and will not accept in our lives. They help us to cultivate a space where we can thrive. When we learn to say no to what doesn't resonate with us, we open ourselves up to yeses that uplift and inspire. Imagine the freedom that comes when you prioritize your well-being and embrace what truly nourishes you. But protecting your energy isn't just about what you remove, it's also about what you invite in. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people who uplift you, ideas that inspire you, and activities that energize you. When you consciously choose to engage with the world around you, you create a vibrant tapestry of experiences that feed your spirit. We must also remember the importance of self-care. In the hustle and bustle of life, we often forget to check in with ourselves. Taking time to rest, reflect, and recharge is crucial. Whether it's through meditation, a walk in nature, or simply enjoying a quiet moment with a book, carving out space for self-care allows us to replenish our energy reserves. It's in these moments that we reconnect with our inner selves and reaffirm our values. Another key aspect of protecting your energy is staying grounded. When life feels overwhelming, grounding techniques can help you reconnect with the present moment. Practice mindfulness, engage in deep breathing, or find a calming ritual that resonates with you. These practices anchor you, providing a sense of stability amidst the chaos. It's also essential to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Focusing on what you're grateful for shifts your perspective and amplifies positive energy. When you acknowledge the good in your life, you create a vibrant atmosphere that attracts even more positivity. Gratitude is a powerful tool that enhances our resilience and reinforces our ability to protect our energy. Let's not forget the impact of the media we consume. The news, social media, and even conversations can significantly affect our energy. Be discerning about what you allow into your space. Choose content that inspires and uplifts, and be mindful of how it makes you feel. Protecting your energy means creating a sanctuary both mentally and emotionally. In conclusion, protecting your energy is a transformative practice that empowers you to live authentically and joyfully. By recognizing what drains you, setting boundaries, inviting positivity, and nurturing self-care, you create a life that resonates with your true essence. Remember, you have the power to curate your experiences, and by prioritizing your energy, you pave the way for a more vibrant, fulfilling existence. Embrace this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, and watch as your life unfolds in beautiful and unexpected ways. In a world that often celebrates the hustle and the chase for more, there's a profound truth that we must not overlook: quality over quantity. This principle can transform the way we approach our relationships, our work, and even our own self-perception. When we shift our focus from simply accumulating to genuinely cherishing, we create a life filled with depth, meaning, and fulfillment. Let's start with relationships. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that the more friends we have, the happier we'll be. But true connection doesn't come from numbers, it comes from the richness of our interactions. Imagine a few close friends who genuinely understand and support you versus a multitude of acquaintances who only skim the surface. It's the deep conversations, the shared laughter, and the moments of vulnerability that nourish our souls. Quality friendships are those that lift us up, inspire us, and encourage us to be our best selves. This principle extends beyond our personal lives and into our professional endeavors. In a world driven by metrics and achievements, it's tempting to chase after every opportunity that comes our way. But when we prioritize quality, we focus on work that aligns with our passions and values. Think about the projects that truly resonate with you, the ones that ignite your spirit and allow you to express your creativity. When we invest our energy into what truly matters, we produce work that is not only meaningful but also impactful. The difference is palpable. It's the difference between going through the motions and pouring our hearts into what we do. Moreover, consider how this idea applies to our self-care practices. In our quest for wellness, we often bombard ourselves with an endless list of routines and trends, believing that more is better. However, the real magic lies in the quality of our practices. Rather than trying to fit every wellness trend into our lives, focus on the activities that truly resonate with you. Whether it's a daily meditation, a walk in nature, or simply taking time to savor a cup of tea, these moments of intentionality bring far more fulfillment than a laundry list of obligations. Let's not forget the impact of this mindset on our consumption, what we watch, read, and engage with daily. In an age of information overload, it's crucial to be selective about what we let into our lives. Choose content that inspires, uplifts, and resonates with your values. Quality in the media we consume enriches our perspectives and fuels our growth, while mindless consumption can leave us feeling drained and disconnected. Embracing quality over quantity also allows us to cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude. When we appreciate the few meaningful aspects of our lives, we develop a richer perspective. This shift encourages us to find joy in the simple moments and acknowledge the value in what we already have. It fosters a sense of contentment and fulfillment that transcends the need for more. In conclusion, prioritizing quality over quantity invites us to live more intentionally. It encourages us to forge deeper connections, produce meaningful work, and engage in practices that truly resonate with us. By focusing on what matters most, we can cultivate a life filled with richness and purpose. Remember, it's not about how much we have or how many people we know, it's about the depth of our experiences and the authenticity of our connections. Embrace this journey and watch as your life transforms into something truly extraordinary. In today's world, where social media and constant connectivity shape our daily lives, the comparison trap is more prevalent than ever. It's all too easy to find ourselves scrolling through curated snapshots of other people's lives, measuring our worth against a seemingly endless parade of accomplishments, beauty, and success. But this comparison often comes at a cost, robbing us of our joy and diminishing our sense of self. Let's take a moment to reflect on the impact of comparison. When we measure our lives against others, we often overlook the unique journey we each travel. Everyone has their struggles, triumphs, and setbacks, even if they remain hidden behind a carefully crafted facade. The truth is, no one's life is as perfect as it appears online. By falling into the trap of comparison, we diminish our own achievements and fail to recognize the beauty of our individual paths. Consider the energy we expend when we compare ourselves to others. Instead of celebrating our own strengths and accomplishments, we often find ourselves fixated on what we lack. This cycle of envy can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. It's important to remember that we are not defined by what others have achieved, but by how we embrace our own potential. When we focus on our personal growth, we begin to recognize that our worth is not contingent upon someone else's success. Breaking free from the comparison trap requires conscious effort. It starts with gratitude. By cultivating a mindset of appreciation for our unique gifts, talents, and experiences, we shift our focus from what we don't have to what we do. Each of us carries a distinct set of experiences that shape who we are, and when we acknowledge our individuality, we can find joy in our own journey. Another essential step is to limit exposure to sources that trigger comparison. This might mean curating our social media feeds or even taking breaks from platforms that leave us feeling inadequate. Surround yourself with people and content that inspire and uplift you rather than those that provoke envy. By consciously choosing what we consume, we create a more positive environment that nurtures our well-being. Let's also talk about the power of connection. When we share our stories and struggles with others, we foster authentic relationships that allow for vulnerability and support. Engaging in meaningful conversations can remind us that we are not alone in our challenges. By recognizing that everyone faces their own battles, we can cultivate empathy and understanding rather than judgment. Embracing our journey also means celebrating our progress, no matter how small. Each step forward is a testament to our resilience and determination. Rather than fixating on the finish line, let's honor the process and the lessons learned along the way. When we shift our focus from outcomes to growth, we create a more fulfilling narrative for ourselves. In conclusion, the comparison trap can be a slippery slope that leads us away from self-acceptance and joy. By recognizing its presence in our lives and taking proactive steps to disengage, we reclaim our power. Remember, you are on a unique journey that deserves to be celebrated. Embrace your individuality, cultivate gratitude, and surround yourself with positivity. When we learn to appreciate our own stories, we find the freedom to thrive in a world that often tries to pit us against one another. Let's rise above the comparison trap and celebrate the beauty of our own lives. In a world where sharing has become second nature, The concept of intentional sharing invites us to reflect deeply on how and why we communicate our experiences, thoughts, and feelings. Every time we share, we have the opportunity to create meaningful connections or to merely fill the space with noise. The difference lies in the intention behind our words. Imagine standing before a canvas, paintbrush in hand. Every stroke matters, every color tells a story. Just as an artist carefully selects their palette, we must be deliberate in choosing what we share. When we approach sharing with intention, we infuse our words with purpose and authenticity. It's not just about broadcasting our lives, it's about crafting a narrative that resonates with our truth and enhances our relationships. Think about the conversations you engage in daily. Are they rooted in genuine connection, or do they often feel like small talk? Intentional sharing encourages us to dig deeper. It invites us to move beyond surface-level exchanges and to foster discussions that ignite curiosity and understanding. When we share our experiences with thoughtfulness, we create a safe space for others to do the same. This openness leads to richer, more meaningful relationships where we can truly support one another. When we choose to share intentionally, we also empower ourselves to reflect on our motivations. Why are we sharing this story? Is it to seek validation, to inspire, or to connect? Understanding our intentions allows us to communicate more authentically. It helps us discern what truly matters in our lives and ensures that our sharing aligns with our values. Moreover, intentional sharing encourages vulnerability. It takes courage to open up about our struggles and triumphs, but it is through this vulnerability that we foster genuine connections. When we share our challenges, we not only lighten our own burdens, but also create a space for others to feel seen and understood. Our stories have the power to uplift, inspire, and remind others that they are not alone in their journeys. Let's also consider the impact of what we consume. The media we engage with, the conversations we partake in, and even the social media platforms we frequent shape our perspectives. By being intentional about the content we share and the content we absorb, we curate our own narratives. We can choose to amplify voices that inspire us and share stories that resonate with our truth. This intentionality enriches our lives and fosters a community of positivity and growth. As we navigate our lives, let's remember the significance of listening too. Sharing is a two-way street. When we practice intentional sharing, we also cultivate the art of active listening. Engaging with others' stories allows us to learn and grow, creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. This mutual exchange deepens our connections and fosters empathy, reminding us that we are all part of a larger tapestry of human experience. In conclusion, intentional sharing is an invitation to communicate with purpose, authenticity, and compassion. It encourages us to reflect on our motivations, embrace vulnerability, and cultivate deeper connections. By choosing to share our stories thoughtfully, we create a more meaningful narrative not just for ourselves, but for those around us. So let's step into this practice of intentionality, recognizing the power of our words to uplift, inspire, and connect us all. In doing so, we not only honor our own journeys, but also the journeys of those we encounter along the way. In a world that constantly throws challenges our way, the ability to bounce back, adapt, and grow becomes essential. Cultivating resilience is not just about enduring tough times, it's about transforming adversity into strength and wisdom. It's a journey that empowers us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, determination, and an unwavering spirit. Imagine resilience as a garden. Just as a garden needs nurturing, care, and the right conditions to thrive, so do our inner resources. The seeds of resilience are sown in moments of struggle and hardship. Each time we face a challenge, we have the opportunity to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. These experiences, while difficult, provide invaluable lessons that shape our character and fortify our spirit. At the heart of resilience lies a powerful mindset. It begins with the belief that we have the capacity to overcome obstacles and grow from them. This mindset encourages us to view setbacks not as failures, but as stepping stones toward greater understanding and personal growth. When we shift our perspective, we empower ourselves to approach difficulties with curiosity rather than fear. This curiosity opens the door to new possibilities and solutions we might not have considered before. One of the most important aspects of cultivating resilience is self-compassion. It's all too easy to be hard on ourselves when we stumble or face adversity. However, treating ourselves with kindness during tough times is crucial. Acknowledging our feelings and allowing ourselves to experience them without judgment fosters healing and growth. When we embrace self-compassion, we create a nurturing environment where resilience can flourish. Support systems play a vital role in our resilience journey. Surrounding ourselves with uplifting, encouraging people can make all the difference. These are the individuals who remind us of our strength, who listen without judgment, and who celebrate our victories, no matter how small. Building these connections allows us to lean on one another during difficult moments, reinforcing our resilience as a community. Another key element is the practice of gratitude. In the face of adversity, it can be challenging to find things to be grateful for, but cultivating a gratitude practice can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift not only enhances our overall outlook, but also strengthens our ability to cope with difficulties. When we take time to appreciate the positives in our lives, we build a reservoir of strength that helps us weather the storms. Resilience is also about adaptability. Life rarely unfolds as we expect, and the ability to pivot and adjust our plans is crucial. Embracing change rather than resisting it opens us up to new opportunities and paths we might not have envisioned. When we approach life with a flexible mindset, we empower ourselves to navigate uncertainty with confidence and grace. As we cultivate resilience, let's also remember the importance of self-care. Taking time to recharge and nurture our well-being is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether it's through exercise, meditation, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, self-care replenishes our energy and fortifies our spirit. When we prioritize our well-being, we build a strong foundation that supports our resilience. In conclusion, cultivating resilience is an empowering journey that transforms challenges into growth opportunities. It invites us to adopt a mindset of strength, practice self-compassion, and build supportive connections. By embracing gratitude and adaptability, we foster an inner strength that allows us to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. So let's commit to this journey of resilience, recognizing that within each challenge lies the potential for profound growth and transformation. Embrace your strength, honor your journey, and trust in your ability to rise above, because resilience is not just a trait, it's a way of life. In a world that often prioritizes the loudest voices and the most captivating stories, the art of listening has become a precious gift we must cherish. The phrase listening more, sharing less invites us to shift our focus from simply expressing ourselves to truly understanding those around us. It encourages us to cultivate deeper connections by being present and attentive in our interactions. Imagine entering a conversation with the intention to listen. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak, you fully engage with the person in front of you. You lean in, make eye contact, and allow their words to wash over you. This practice transforms not just the conversation, but the entire relationship. When we listen deeply, we communicate that we value the other person's thoughts and feelings, fostering an environment where trust and openness can flourish. Listening is a powerful tool for connection. It allows us to grasp the nuances of another's experience, to feel their joy, pain, and everything in between. When we prioritize listening, we move beyond superficial exchanges and create spaces where vulnerability can thrive. This depth of understanding enriches our relationships and allows us to support one another more effectively. After all, how can we truly help someone if we don't take the time to hear their story? In contrast, sharing excessively can often lead to misunderstandings and overwhelm. While our experiences are valid and important, we must be mindful of the balance between sharing our own narratives and creating space for others to share theirs. The act of sharing can sometimes overshadow the voices of those who may need to be heard more. By consciously choosing to listen more, we elevate the dialogue and allow others to express themselves fully. This doesn't mean we should silence our own voices. Rather, it's about cultivating discernment in our communication. When we practice intentional sharing, we contribute to conversations that are meaningful and impactful. But when we listen first, we can better understand the context and emotions that inform our own sharing. This leads to richer, more authentic exchanges that resonate on a deeper level. Listening also fosters empathy. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to rush to conclusions or judgments. But when we take the time to listen, we begin to see life through another's eyes. This perspective shift nurtures compassion and understanding, reminding us that each person carries a unique story shaped by their experiences. By embracing this empathy, we create a more supportive and inclusive environment where everyone feels valued. Furthermore, listening more allows us to learn and grow. Each conversation presents an opportunity to gain new insights and broaden our horizons. When we open ourselves to the wisdom of others, we enrich our own lives. This exchange of ideas ignites curiosity and fosters a spirit of collaboration, reminding us that we are all connected in our human experience. In conclusion, the practice of listening more and sharing less invites us to cultivate deeper connections, foster empathy, and enrich our lives. By prioritizing active listening, we honor the voices around us and create a space where vulnerability and understanding can thrive. Let's commit to this transformative journey, recognizing the profound impact that our listening can have on ourselves and those we encounter. Together, we can build a world where every voice is heard, valued, and celebrated, one conversation at a time. Embrace the power of listening and watch as it transforms your relationships and the way you connect with the world. In our fast-paced lives filled with constant noise and distraction, the act of reflection often gets lost in the shuffle. Yet, it is in these quiet moments of contemplation that we uncover the profound value of pausing to look inward. Reflection is not merely an exercise, it is a powerful tool that allows us to understand ourselves more deeply, to learn from our experiences, and to chart a course toward a more fulfilling life. Picture yourself at the end of a busy day. As the sun sets and the world quiets down, you take a moment to breathe and assess your day. What went well? What challenges did you face? What did you learn? This practice of reflection creates space for awareness and growth. It encourages us to celebrate our successes and to explore the lessons hidden within our struggles. Each moment of reflection is a stepping stone on our journey of self-discovery. Reflection also fosters gratitude. When we take the time to think about our experiences, we begin to notice the small joys that often go unnoticed. Perhaps it was a kind word from a friend, a moment of laughter, or the beauty of nature around us. By acknowledging these moments, we cultivate a sense of appreciation that enriches our lives and helps us maintain a positive outlook, even during challenging times. Moreover, reflecting on our actions and decisions empowers us to make more conscious choices moving forward. It allows us to identify patterns in our behavior, both the positive ones we want to reinforce and the negative ones we seek to change. This awareness is a vital part of personal growth. By examining our past, we become equipped to make better decisions in the future, aligning our actions with our values and goals. Let's also consider the importance of reflection in our relationships. When we take time to reflect on our interactions with others, we gain insight into how we communicate and connect. Are we truly listening, or are we merely waiting for our turn to speak? Are we fostering connections built on understanding, or are we allowing misunderstandings to linger? By reflecting on our relationships, we can nurture healthier dynamics and create deeper bonds with those we care about. Reflection is not always easy. It requires vulnerability and honesty. It can be uncomfortable to confront our mistakes and shortcomings. However, it is precisely in these moments of discomfort that we find the greatest opportunities for growth. By facing our fears and acknowledging our challenges, we can transform our experiences into powerful lessons that shape our character and resilience. Another vital aspect of reflection is the ability to visualize our future. When we take a step back and contemplate our aspirations and dreams, we clarify what truly matters to us. What do we want to achieve? What kind of person do we aspire to be? This intentional reflection helps us align our daily actions with our long-term vision, allowing us to create a roadmap toward our desired future. In conclusion, the value of reflection lies in its transformative power. By creating space for contemplation, we deepen our self-awareness, cultivate gratitude, and empower ourselves to make conscious choices. Through reflection, we nurture our relationships and confront our challenges with courage and honesty. Let's embrace this practice, recognizing that within the stillness of reflection lies the potential for profound growth and understanding. As we journey through life, let's commit to pausing, looking inward, and discovering the wisdom that awaits us. In doing so, we not only honor our own stories, but also open ourselves to the beautiful possibilities that lie ahead. In a world often filled with expectations, comparisons, and the pressure to conform, embracing authenticity becomes a radical act of self-love and courage. It's about peeling back the layers we've built to protect ourselves and revealing the true essence of who we are. When we choose to live authentically, we invite a sense of freedom and empowerment into our lives that allows us to flourish. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, looking at the person who stares back at you. Do you see your true self, or do you see a reflection shaped by the opinions of others? Embracing authenticity means recognizing that your worth is not determined by societal standards or the expectations of those around you. It's about celebrating your uniqueness and honoring your journey, even if it looks different from everyone else's. When we embrace our authentic selves, we give ourselves permission to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it is a strength that connects us to others on a profound level. Sharing our true feelings, dreams, and fears fosters deeper relationships, allowing others to see us for who we truly are. This openness creates a safe space for mutual understanding and support, reminding us that we are all navigating this complex journey together. Moreover, authenticity inspires courage. When we align our actions with our true selves, we become more confident in our choices. We are less likely to seek external validation and more likely to trust our instincts. This self-assuredness radiates outward, inspiring those around us to embrace their own authenticity. By living true to ourselves, we become role models for others, encouraging them to shed their masks and step into their power. Embracing authenticity also means letting go of the fear of judgment. It's natural to worry about how others perceive us, but when we live for the approval of others, we risk losing sight of who we really are. True liberation comes when we realize that we cannot control others' opinions, and that's okay. The opinions of others do not define our worth. By embracing our individuality, we create a life that resonates with our deepest values and beliefs. Let's also consider the importance of self-acceptance in this journey. Embracing authenticity requires us to accept ourselves, flaws and all. We all have insecurities, and it's easy to focus on what we perceive as shortcomings. However, when we learn to love ourselves as we are, we cultivate a sense of inner peace. This self-acceptance empowers us to pursue our passions and dreams without the burden of self-doubt. In the quest for authenticity, it's essential to surround ourselves with supportive people who uplift and encourage us. The energy of those we spend time with can significantly impact our sense of self. By building a community that celebrates authenticity, we create a space where everyone feels valued and accepted. This collective support fosters a culture of openness, where each person can shine in their unique light. Finally, embracing authenticity invites us to live with purpose. When we align our lives with our true values, we discover what truly matters to us. This clarity allows us to make choices that resonate with our hearts, guiding us toward a more fulfilling life. Whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal endeavors, living authentically opens doors to opportunities that align with our passions and dreams. In conclusion, embracing authenticity is a journey of self-discovery, courage, and love. It invites us to peel back the layers of societal expectations and celebrate our true selves. By living authentically, we foster deeper connections, inspire those around us, and cultivate a life filled with purpose and joy. Let's commit to this beautiful journey of authenticity, honoring our unique stories and embracing the incredible power that lies within each of us. When we step into our true selves, we not only transform our own lives, but also encourage others to do the same, creating a world where authenticity is celebrated and cherished.